Alright, it's the next one. Here we go. I haven't put out this. I haven't recorded like this. Like this is how much I love this fucking game, man. Like, there's not been a time where I've recorded this many episodes in one day. Like, I'm literally recording like 6, 7 episodes a day. Like, you guys won't notice, but it is. I think it's like, what is it? January 15th. I have enough videos uploaded already to stretch into to February like 10th. That's how many, many videos I got recorded right now and uploaded to be released on scheduling every day, 8 a.m. Atlantic time. What the hell? Come out the door like bone crush. Aw, I hate when they throw projectiles. No! Damn it. Go away. Away with you. Away with you. I said, away with you. Not the 360 no scope.
About time you showed up. I thought I was going to die of old age waiting for you, and I'm immortal. Our scouts told me what you reported to Ashjaw.
The scouts are impressive.
We Snapjaw are the strongest creatures in the world, you know. But enough about that. I was digging through the palace archives in hopes of finding something useful, but I've hit a roadblock. There should be some ancient documents explaining how the Divine Mandate is supposed to work, passed down by the Emperor's line. It's called the Book of Creation.
What's the problem?
Problem is, the book is incomplete. Pages are missing. When the dark energies overwhelmed the city, it had some pretty crazy effects on everything. Dokebi, for example.
What are Dokebi?
While fiends possess the bodies of living creatures, lesser demons possess simple objects, turning them into Dokebi. No doubt the missing pages have become monsters and are wandering the treasury. Go find those Dokebi.
So I don't know what I'm gonna do when Blade and So Neo comes up. Am I gonna record the story all over again? Or maybe I might just stream what I'm doing from that point. And go back to making guides for this game. Dungeon guides, DPS guides.
A dynamic quest has begun.
All that gold.
You have acquired a new quest item.
Level 41. Dude got fucked up. I'm not worried about those quest rewards though. Where do you want me to go? Sure. But anyways. Oh, I need to read the book.
The book is translated from ancient Naryu language, filled with scribbled notes from various authors. It looks like it has passed through many hands over the years. It summarizes the divine mandate, a ritual used to vindicate the Emperor's divine right to rule. Prince Sogun must have been trying to use it to proclaim himself Emperor. The ritual requires soul stones, the blood of a divine being, a dimensional anchor, in some kind of human vessel. The ritual is supposed to call upon the heavens, channeling their will through the vessel to proclaim the rightful ruler. But without a dimensional anchor to focus the ritual, it could easily go awry. The book warns that the divine mandate is not to be used lightly. Without all the correct preparations, attempting to harness so much cosmic energy would surely lead to disaster.
Surely. Like, anyone knows that, duh.
No more! Yeah!
Let's see. Interesting. This actually explains quite a lot of what's happened, and what's to come.
It does?
You can't see the big picture, huh? Not surprising. Long story short, Prince Sogun tried to perform this ritual 30 years ago, but didn't have everything to make it work right. The original Emperor successfully performed the divine mandate over 1,000 years ago. As such, his family line all has divine blood. And the Princess Solan was sacrificed by her brother. Prince Sogun had plenty of soul stones too, but I'm guessing he didn't have a vessel. The Twilight's Edge is the dimensional anchor, and he obviously didn't have that either.
I saw Yura with Prince Sogun.
Jin Sayun's lackey? I get the feeling she's got more to do with this than we realized. She must have been the one to feed into Shogun's lust for power and help drive him to attempt the ritual. Without all the proper components to focus the ritual's power, the demons of the Dark Realm latched onto the connection and used it to open a dark gate, a path between this world and the Dark Realm. Normally, a vessel would be possessed by divine energy, but with the path linked to the Dark Realm instead, the vessel would become the host for the Dark Lord, which would essentially mean the end of the world.
But the ritual failed.
Too big of an oversight to be a mistake, if you ask me. Was Yura not trying to summon the Dark Lord? Somehow I think what happened in Highland Central was just part of some bigger scheme. I don't like this at all. Go find Ixanin and let him know what we've learned.
Fuck, I'm pumping my legs. Sonic the Hedgehog right now, god damn. Oh, what the hell? Go away. This is the dungeon where you fight the snake lady that hangs with Jin Soyun. Whether or not we fight her in here, I can't remember. Oh, we do fight her
I
here.
can sense a demon from a mile away. That underling of Jin Soyun is on our trail.
You're as a demon?
You couldn't tell? You've still got a long way to go. It seems she's been tracking us for some reason. I hoped I could use all the dark energy here to obscure my presence.
What is this place?
To put it shortly, this used to be Prince Sogun's palace. But when the other masters and I fought here 30 years ago, we sealed all the dark energy into this building to contain it. This is the source of the demonic hordes. They can only escape in small numbers, so the Snapjaw are able to fight them off as they come. It's not ideal, but it works. Sort of. I wonder if that demon woman is trying to break the seal here. I suppose we'll find out one way or another. She's already arrived.
We gonna F you up. Yeah. 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 Alright, demon. What are you after? Ah, Ixanan, I hope you're not tired from all that running away. She's strutting her stuff. Let's go. Let's play, old man. I slain hundreds of demons worse than you. Oh, I fucked her up. That was fun. Enough playtime. You better come to Redstone if you want to save your son. What in the world is she babbling about? See, if this was the actual daily dungeon, she turns into a big scorpion snake lady.
It sounds like Jin So-yeon set a trap with your son as bait. She's really got it in for you, doesn't she?
Yor was talking to you?
Nonsense! I don't have any children. As a guardian, I abstain from relationships. No romances, no students, nothing.
What about Cohen?
How do you know about Kuwin? I admit we were sort of an item, but she would have told me if she'd had a child, wouldn't she?
His name is Islam?
Ilsum? Didn't he want to kill me? He must blame me for what happened in Brightstone Village. Huh, this is awful. It's dangerous for us to form attachments in life. Our enemies can exploit them. It happened to Hong and Jiwon, and now it's happened to me. Kuwin must have hidden the truth for that reason.
Oh, so he has a son.
If I'd only known she was with child, I could have been there for them. But now Jin So-yeon has my son. If that demon is to be believed, if I die, it will leave the world in peril. But how can I just leave Ilsum to his fate? I never had the chance to be a father to him, and now he's going to die because of me. This may all be some ploy to throw us off balance. You report to the Snapjaw Sages. I need to go investigate this on my own. I'll catch up with you later once I have some answers. I need to...
Thanks to you, we've dealt a major blow to the Dark Forces here. As agreed, we will help you. The Snapjaw will aid the Alliance.
Thank you.
Hammerjaw is stubborn and isn't ready to admit how helpful you have been. But he's loyal. He'll be there when you need him most. We Snapjaw never break a promise. Speaking of which, I believe we also agreed to grant you our life force, didn't we? We cannot afford to give you all of our power, but half from each of us should suffice. Please, use it wisely and save this world from the darkness. Show your respect.
Looks like you're our only shot, brat. Ixanan isn't as strong as he once was, and Mushin is nowhere to be found. You better not screw this up.
I won't fail.
난 아직도 미심쩍다. 너에게서 느껴지는 복수심이 어둠에 먹히겠다.
Looks like they made a mistake in translation. I know you want revenge on Jinseon, but don't let it blind you. This whole situation is but more than your desire. Don't let it cloud your judgment. I understand. That will not... I understand. What should I do next?
For now, go to Monkey Stone and speak with King Ogo. He's the last sacred beast you need to gain life force from. Now get going already!
40,000. Yeah! Off to the next area. It's almost like a theme park.
Booyah! Booyah! Ha! 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 Ha!
I'm learning so much more about the story now that it's all pretty much all voice acted, because it wasn't all voice acted. There was definitely not this much voice acting in the old version. A lot of this was you had to read it, which I mean I just didn't have the time. I just blew through most of the reading if it didn't have voice acting.
What? Who are you?
A friend of the
A
Resistance.
friend of the Resistance? How can I believe you?
I bear the Skyhaven badge.
Oh, I'm sorry. I meant no disrespect.
How could you kill your own people?
It's not what it looks like. These people may be dressed like revolutionaries, but they're really Talus spies. If they hadn't given themselves away, I would be dead right now. As agreed upon with the Simu, we stopped here to disarm ourselves before entering Simu territory. That was when the traitors let their true intent slip. My surviving associates have gone to send word of what happened to Do Yuhan, the Skyhaven's second in command. Despite our tragic losses here, we're lucky the Talus were stopped before they could undermine the Alliance.
What is your superior? Who is your superior now?
Do Yuhan is stationed at a nearby camp, though he... Oh, here he comes now. Please show respect to the second in command.
Who is this person? I've informed of their efforts. Okay, that's too small to read. I need to learn them. I gotta make the UI bigger.
The Skyhaven badge? Where did you run into the commander? She's been missing for days.
I didn't get this from the leader.
What are you talking about? Where else would you have gotten it? We don't go around handing badges out to everyone who wants one.
Shinhei tasked me with aiding your alliance.
Shinhai? Is she a Red Guard? I suppose it's possible, but someone would have heard by now if the leader were slain. Tell me, what do you gain by helping the Skyhaven?
I want to meet with the sacred beasts.
An audience with the sacred beasts? I see. That Red Guard you mentioned. Where did they go after giving you the badge?
Why do you ask?
Ah, well, no matter. I suppose it's best not to discuss it out in the open, what with all the Talus spies around. What's important is you're on our side.
I should go back to my mission.
Yes, yes! You should get going. I understand why you were chosen. The Ape King respects warriors, though he does not care much for other civilized folk. Well, say no more. Ugam and I have our own duties to conduct. First and foremost, rooting out Talus spies. I trust you'll be discreet. A spy in the wind helps our cause little. We leave the Alliance in your capable hands. Do let us know how you fare. Well, best of luck. Use that badge responsibly, Gian.
Welcome to the jungle. There's a player here. What are they doing here? Let's see what their gear looks like. Oh, level 60, 138. Goddamn. Weapon has 1200 attack. Fuck's sakes. Look at all the gems they got. Sheesh. Attack fell. Sheesh. I don't think I ever see that level. Not in this server anyways. Maybe if they get Neo Classic done right.
you're finally here. I suppose the School of Hong Moon didn't put much emphasis on punctuality. In any case, Hogong is being unreasonable, but he did seem to know that you are a pupil of Master Hong. You try talking to him. Just humor the big furball.
You, different from other warriors, more than smell. You are a student of Earthbreaker?
Master Hung was my teacher.
Hong Sokyun, one of few human warriors of which Ogong approved. Realmwalkers say you want Ogong's key?
I need to stop my master's murderer.
Ogong understand your motives, but Ogong cannot simply surrender centuries of strength conditioning and self-improvement. Ogong must judge if you worthy of this boon. Ogong sees Sokyun as astute teacher, as warrior. Come, we fight now. Ogong, no pushover.
You don't want none of this one.
Ogong cannot remember when last had such exquisite challenge. Ogong give new name to honor master. Ogong call you Earth Bumper. Ogong find battle invigorating. Ogong thanks Earth Bumper for brightening Ogong Day. Ogong feel your fighting style have a kind of sincerity and noble intent he no have since in years. Ogong say this philosophy permeates your being. Earth Bumper, student of Honorable Earthbreaker. Today you earn Ogong respect. Ogong will share his life force without reservation.
Thank you, Your Majesty. About the Alliance.
Alliance with Skyhaven. Ogong can make no such commitments at present time.
But why not?
Ogong has heard of internal strife within Skyhaven. Ogong say how can trust Skyhaven when Skyhaven no trust Skyhaven. His moral quandary. However, Ogong will give matter greater consideration. Ogong say will give Earth Bumper his assessment at later date. Now, Earth Bumper, please take good care of Ogong Chi. Ogong did not acquire easily. Earth Bumper will have Chi when shows due respect.
You got Ogong to give up some of his chi. The strongest of the sacred beasts. That's everyone in Moonwater. The bounty of centuries of study and martial arts training now courses through you. It should be enough.
Am I ready to fight Jin Seon?
Well, there is within you enough refined chi to purge the mark of the Black Rose. But I can't begin to guess how much power Jin So-yun has gained since her resurrection. And you haven't exactly mastered the Hong Moon arts. Worry not, my simple friend. Between the Skyhaven resistance, the combined might of the Moonwater tribes, and the two of us, how could Jin So-yun beat us? Well, I should return to Green Hollow and catch Shin Hai up on recent events. When you're finished here, come find me. Before you get carried away celebrating your newfound power, there's something you must understand. The sacred beast's chi exists within you, but it is not yet yours. Making it your own will involve a great deal of diligent training. Don't look so sad. We have to stop Jin So-yun. There's more at stake here than I ever believed. I have someone to protect.
Jeez, these friggin'... Why are they giving me money? What am I gonna do with this cheap-ass money? Yeah.
You have done well, warrior. I'm afraid we have never properly been introduced. I am Yun Mafei, leader of the Skyhaven Resistance. I apologize for misleading you, but the Dominion has spies everywhere. It is difficult to know whom to trust.
Have you heard of Jin Seon?
I know her all too well. Jin Soyeon, or Lady Black Rose as she is known in Zaiwei, has been shaping the events of this continent for years from the shadows. The Brightstone Massacre was the result of but one of her schemes. She has come to be a trusted advisor to the Talus Emperor. It is at her encouragement that he pursues the Divine Mandate ritual. But I have discovered what kind of monster she truly is.
The Divine Mandate ritual? Why?
The Talus Dominion was formed as the result of a revolution within the Stratus Empire. The Emperor was never chosen for the throne. For all this time, one question weighed upon him. Would the heavens judge me worthy? By communing with the heavens themselves, the Emperor hopes to prove his legitimacy as ruler of the lands. However, the pursuit of this has resulted in the exploitation of his subjects, namely the ceaseless search for soul stones. I fear that the very course he has taken to prepare for the Divine Mandate ritual will make him unworthy of the heavens' blessing.
What is our next step?
Jin Soyeon desires the ritual be held for her own dark purposes. The only way to save the Dominion lies in stopping her. Ixanun has developed a plan to do just that, but I'll let him explain the details.
Who could have known the real reason Jin Soyeon wanted Twilight's Edge? Not merely for revenge, but for the Divine Mandate ritual. Her hatred knows no bounds. You remember your time in the Highland Necropolis, yes? That's what happens when the Mandate fails, when the Celestial Gate swings open to the Dark Realm. Back then, the forces conspiring to bring the Dark Lord into our world were bested, but Jin Soyeon, she could actually do it. She could be responsible for destroying the world as we know it. She must be stopped. We can't simply waltz up to Zaiwei's gates while the Talus army is at Jin Soyeon's command. I'm afraid there will be a great deal of bloodshed before our work is done.
You have a plan?
We can't simply waltz up to Zaiwei's gates while the Talus army is at Jin Soyeon's command. I'm afraid there will be a great deal of bloodshed before our work is done. I'll travel to the Sky Gate outside of Brightstone Village and open the Great Dragon Pulse. With it, we will be able to summon reinforcements directly from Skyhaven Bastion.
How does the Great Dragon Pulse help us?
You really know nothing about the world you live in. Dragon pulses, or dragon veins, are the corridors of energy that weave throughout the earthen realm. The Great Dragon Pulse is the largest of these corridors, capable of transporting large forces anywhere across the realm. Only one Great Dragon Pulse can be open at a time, meaning that if we command the Skygate, we can deliver troops directly to the heart of the Talus capital without fear of retribution.
I think this would be the start of the Silver Frost Mountain update, I think. I can't remember. But yeah, we're going to end the video here, guys. And thanks for watching. Catch you on the next episode. Peace.